We are often reminded of the challenges the Pacific faces today. Increasing rural-urban migration, high levels of youth unemployment, an increasing reliance on imported food, and escalating rates of lifestyle diseases such as diabetes and heart disease. In trying to manage these changes, we must look at our young people. Increasing youth participation in agriculture can improve rural livelihoods, reduce youth unemployment, reduce pressure on urban centers, and boost food security. So how can we make this happen? Investigation of the challenges and opportunities facing young farmers started here at Waindrathia in Naitasiri, Fiji. The youth enterprise was started through the vision and commitment of this young man, Moses Ngalativuna. He gathered young men in his village aged between 15 and 35 and formed what's now become a vibrant youth enterprise. Taro farmers are now one of the biggest suppliers of tausala in Fiji for the export market.
Last year we harvested about 80,000 dalo. We earned last year 130,000 cash. As you have seen in the village, we already built 3 house, good one. Upgrade the living standard from the village before. That's the start from the housing program. We give 15,000. We own 1 tractor. That's the benefit from our last 3 years. And this time we get 30 milking cows. We supplying milk to the dairy, earning about $600 a week. We're still moving, helping our youth, motivate them, encourage them to upgrade their living standard of life.
The Youth in Agriculture survey was conducted in Fiji, Kiribati and Tonga. The Pacific Agriculture and Forestry Policy Network, PAFNet, engaged Bernie Masianini of Fiji and Camilo Ali of Tonga to undertake the survey work.
It is a challenge, I must tell you that now. But we would like this work to take up Talanoa as the central mechanism towards building this youth and agriculture strategy. And we would like it to express the voices of the youth of the Pacific. And that's why we want to go out to villages.
Meet Inoke, a youth farmer of Namara in Tailevu, with fellow youth members in their taro farm. The boys were clearing overgrown weeds when we arrived.
We are in our farm we started in April. Now we are utilizing this land as Ndalo plantation. We are trying to move with market opportunities available, so we thought of taro. We also have cover plantation over the other side. Our target is to plant 200 Ndalo plants a day. With this kind of work, no one is your boss. You decide yourself the time you wish to start. But it's important that you have a target each day.
One of the key messages from the research is the importance of a good support environment from the family, wider community and church to encourage young people to pursue agricultural activities. Community elders play an important role in nurturing young farmers and teaching them important farming and business skills. drive from our last destination to Tulivalevu village took us into the highlands of Nandrunga Novo Sa in the western part of the country. The community here runs a youth program where they work alongside elders in vegetable and crop farming. Despite the sunny condition up here, the high altitude is providing some cool conditions best for off-season cash crop farming practices. This is Merewain Dorota, a young farmer who believes that the land is there to be productively utilized.
Women are often considered frail, but they can show their strength when cultivating the land. I advise my peers to consider farming where we eat what we grow.
The youths are being trained to plant off-season crops. It's helping them meet obligations of the family and village. They have now reached a stage where they can access loans from the bank for cattle farming. 18 youths will participate as Fiji is looking at places for cattle farming. However, we do encourage them to focus on cash crop farming to help them pay their loans and land leases.
The consultation process is divided into two parts. The first involves the questionnaire, which will get the background of each household, agricultural assets they have access to, their short and long-term goals, the challenges that they are facing, and their hopes and anticipation as youths, what will encourage them to take up agriculture as a means of employment. The consultation not only examines factors which affect youth participation in agricultural activities, these include access to land, infrastructure, credit support from their family and community, and the education system. Our next destination was Taveuni, known as the Garden Island of Fiji because of the very rich flora and fauna. Our first stop is the Tutu Training Center. The center, run by the Marist Fathers of the Catholic Church, was established to make creative responses to the needs of the young people within the province of Vakondrove in the northern part of Fiji. The center is nationally known to nurture young men to have self-pride in their abilities as dignified subsistence farmers and skilled carpentry and mechanical individuals. They also have a development program for young women.
The institution's role is the role of a non-formal rural adult education centre. I remember once taking a group of Daravo from here to USP, and we had a debate in the hall there, in the vernacular. And this fellow stood up and he said, here's my passbook. There's $12,500 in this passbook. I've already built my house at home in the village, a concrete block house, 3-bedroom, flush toilet and Sicily inside, carpet on the floor, and I have made all my own furniture. I am self-employed. I'm my own boss, and I'm my own boy. I make the decisions, and I'm the runner, I carry it out too. You people at the university, you get your degree and you are qualified not to work for yourself. You have to go and work for someone else. So that's the philosophy that has to be brought around, where there's certain pride in it, because he's also the worker.
This is Mikaele Vika, a second-year student of the Tutu Training Center. He plans to build a home and become a strong family man.
I see a lot of youths are leaving the land to seek opportunities in towns. They are not places to look for life, but where you learn evil things. The land is there for you to use to make a decent living.
Valentino Turanganivalu was educated up to Form 7. He returned to the land and now has close to 10,000 kava and taro plants in his farm, both at Tutu Training Center and in the village. He believes that utilizing the soil is healthy and tones up the body and mind, unlike sitting in the office the whole day, which he says is a dull lifestyle.
I never knew the importance of farming, but after doing it for 3 years, I came to realize its potential. I'm able to achieve things that I have planned for. I'd like to achieve something when I complete this course. Have a house, to buy a vehicle, and then to look for a partner to live in it. There are so many things I've learned here in Tutu. One of them is farming. Secondly, we make beds, wardrobe, chest and tables. Thirdly, we learn to repair mechanical and all electrical equipment. We also learn the importance of physical health and spiritual growth to become a better person. Tutu prepares young men and women to be self-reliant and not to depend on others.
Our approach is for people in the rural areas that have no qualifications for that formal employment. So the syllabus for our education comes from the people, and so it's that syllabus, what their needs are, that we form up the syllabus. People lived subsistently, but education has now named subsistent people as unemployed people, and the traditional wording that's used for them takes away their dignity and their identity. And like people say, and what does so-and-so say? Well, in fact, he's a self-employed farmer.
Farming needs to be recognized as a viable career option for young people that can earn them a decent income, help them to fulfill their traditional obligations, contribute to improved food security and reduced rural-urban drift. We need to celebrate the achievements of our young farmers by highlighting their successes in the media, recognizing and rewarding their endeavors through awards, and showcasing their talents at national, regional and international events. At Kanakana village in Vanua Levu, the youths are trying to revive agriculture, and amongst them is the Kurumbui Youth Group, which once won a Commonwealth Award for netting more than $200,000 from their farm produce. Similar efforts are being made in other farming communities and church groups.
What we learned from Kurumbui is that working together in agriculture does not require money off us to pay labor. All we needed is to be honest and considerate for one another. We have achieved a lot by working together.
Communal activities provide an important mechanism for elders to pass on their skills and knowledge to the next generation. Young people identified one of the most important challenges facing them was the need for support from their family, community, church and schools. This includes support to access land and other resources, instilling them with confidence in their own abilities and changing some of the negative perceptions associated with farming careers. Giving young people more control of their returns from their labor was identified as an important issue in encouraging participation in agriculture. Most young people surveyed were proud to contribute to their families' food security needs and communal and church obligations, but also wanted support to pursue their own farming initiatives. The gathering of respective bodies in the national consultation agreed that a concerted effort is needed to encourage youth into agriculture, that their only source of wealth is in the land passed on to them by their ancestors. Educational institutions and government extension services need to recognize the needs of young people and work in coordination with other rural development providers in providing young farmers with a full range of technical, social and business skills necessary to become career farmers.
These efforts are planned in such a way to discourage our youths moving to urban centers for jobs. They have their land. And we're thankful to SPC for teaching us off-season farming techniques which we will pass down to our future generation. And in this way, our land will be better utilized.